Hello everybody, this is Carol Baldwin. I'm a member of the Right to Ignite team, and today I want to talk to you about 4 things that you will gain if you receive a critique from me. Right now, Right to Ignite has a 2-for-1 critique offer where you receive critiques from 2 different people for $45. Anyway, on to the 4 things you'll receive. First thing I will look at is your opening. As most of you know, that is the most important way that you will engage your reader as well as an editor who you are hoping to impress with your opening. So I will look at that opening and see if this is a way that you're going to engage and capture your reader's interest. Secondly, I will be paying attention to your point of view. Do you have a close third-person point of view? Do you have first-person point of view? Are you trying to get into an omniscient point of view? And particularly in the first and the third point of view, one of the things I find is that it's very easy to flip out of those point of view perspectives, so that you will be talking about, your character will be talking about her experience, and then another character comes in, and suddenly we're in that second character's head. Well, if it's first person point of view, then your main protagonist is not going to know exactly what the second character is thinking unless that secondary character says it or shows it on her face. So I will be looking at your opening, your point of view, and then your character authenticity. That's number 3. Is your character thinking, feeling, and acting in a believable way? For example, perhaps your character's best friends keep calling him a blabbermouth, but you never see him being a blabbermouth on the page. He never talks too much and he never acts that way. So then there's a real inconsistency. There's a lack of authenticity about that character. Or maybe she sees herself as a coward, but the way you have portrayed her on the page is really very brave and always willing to go into dangerous situations. So then there's a disconnect between what you're saying the character is and what you're showing, which really goes into the 4th, perhaps I should be going like this. The 4th thing that I will be looking for is that you show, don't tell. Now, we all have heard this rule so often, but yet it's something that you never really get tired of doing or learning. And when I was teaching writing and teaching kids, I taught them about showing their character fast through their characters' feelings, actions, speech, and thought, so that we get to know who that character is by the way the character responds to different people and situations, and the emotions, the deep emotions that that character experiences, so that we don't just say the character is sad. We might say, for example, that her handkerchief is soaked with tears. Or we don't say our character is angry. You might see her pounding the desk or breaking pencils or tree branches, or another way of showing that anger. We also show, rather than tell, through dialogue, through their speech, as well as internalization, what they're thinking. And so when I'm doing a critique, I'm looking at least those 4 things. How the character, how you're reading, how your beginning invites a reader into the story. If you are switching point of view, is your character authentic, and are you showing and not telling? I hope you'll take advantage of Right to Ignite's 2-for-1 critique offer, and I hope I'll have a chance to read your manuscript. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.